Alright guys, so now that January is over and therefore the month where Hollywood takes a crap on all of us is past and we survived it, I can now talk to you about the films I am looking forward to most in 2014, and I'm just reading these off Wikipedia right now, so I'm just going to go in order from which they're released in each movie. I'm not going to really go in depth, I'm just going to tell you how I'm looking for this movie, because I don't want this to be like 3 hours long, but pretty much, here are the movies I'm looking forward to, so let's get started. Alright, so first movie that comes out in February I'm looking forward to, the Lego Movie. Now, this movie could be good or bad, I don't really know, but from everything I've seen in the previews, it looks pretty damn funny. So you know what, if it gets good reviews, I'll check it out. Alright, and let's see. The only other thing coming out in February that I really can say I maybe am interested in is Pompeii. But to be honest, it's directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, so probably not gonna be good at all because he directed those shitty Resident Evil movies. AVP, I hated that piece of crap. And just all around, probably not gonna be very good. So let's keep going. Let's see. In March we got 300: Rise of an Empire. Again, another movie I'm not really looking forward to. I really didn't care for the first 300 at all. It was way too stylistic for me. I mean, I loved the beginning of the movie, the whole Spartan stuff, but then as soon as the action started, I just lost interest. It's like, oh my God, this is so stylistic. This is what The Matrix did. For the love of God, Zack Snyder, you're better than this. And he is better than that because he did Man of Steel and he also did Watchmen. Two terrific movies. So again, another movie, if it gets great reviews, I'll check it out. But if they're like reviews like, oh yeah, this is like a man's movie, then nah, I'll pass. But no, it just, I don't know, I'm not really looking forward to that one. But one I am looking forward to is Need for Speed. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Need for Speed video games, but I saw the preview for this movie, and I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty interesting. And I thought it was going to be like, oh, this is a Fast and Furious wannabe, but again, no, it looks really good. So, I figured, for shits and giggles, I'll probably check it out, regardless of what reviews it gets or not, because it actually looks really good, like I said. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Divergent. Probably the first real movie 2013 I'm actually really looking forward to. And I haven't read the book. If anyone out there has read the book, let me know how it is, because from everything I've read, it seems like a good book, and I'm digging the premise. And I'm also curious about the movie because when I saw Catching Fire, the midnight release, the second that preview came out and was over, everyone was applauding, and I was like, no, I'm not applauding. So I'm going to probably check that book out before the movie comes out. Alright, then in April we have Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I love the first Captain America, and I love Thor, the Dark World. My faith in Marvel was restored because of Thor, the Dark World. I'm really looking forward to this. It looks like something really like a spy espionage thing. I like it. It's different from Marvel. And I think it's going to be really good. But like I said, we will see. And here's a movie that in April that comes out that I'm interested in, kind of, because the preview looks alright, but I'll have to wait and see. But Transcendent, starring Johnny Depp, in which he's somehow a computer. Somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but the premise seems interesting. But like I said, I'm going to wait until the reviews come out before I really make my decision if I want to see that one or not. But I mean, it looks interesting. It could be good, or it could be bad. I don't know. Okay, now we got May. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Unless that gets like #1 praise, I'm not going to see it because I did not like The Amazing Spider-Man, alright? I'm not going to lie. I really did not like The Amazing Spider-Man. In my mind, that was like one of the most unneeded reboots ever. Spider-Man 3 was not perfect by any means. It was really not that good. But come on, you could have made a Spider-Man 4 and we would have forgiven you for it. But no. I mean, Spider-Man 3 was the most successful of the three anyway, so what was the thinking there? Lord knows. Here we go. And now we're into May. Godzilla. That movie, for the love of God, better be good if Nazi brothers, because that's what they are, they're fucking assholes, Warner Brothers, has any intention on making a trilogy out of this. Because this movie better be good, and that's another thing too, what I mentioned in my best feelings of 2013. The people in that theater when I went to go see this movie, Hobbit, they didn't take the trailer really seriously. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like The Dark Knight. or whatnot. It's serious. Warner Brothers, advertise the hell out of this movie if you want to make a profit. I hate you, but I need you to make this movie good. Because if this movie doesn't do good, American-made Godzilla movies are just done forever. Alright? Then the week right after in May, we have X-Men Days of Future Past. As I mentioned before in my 2013 Best Films of, I'm not a huge fan of the X-Men movies, but to be honest, this film looks spectacular. It's bringing the first 3 movies and the newer movies, it's bringing that cast together. And this is like rewriting history, and it looks freaking, the concept looks sick. And it looks so freaking cool, man. Just, I don't know, it could go both ways. But like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the X-Men movies, but this movie, I am interested. And again, week right after, we have Maleficent, based on Sleeping Beauty, but from the bad person's point of perspective. Interesting take, by the way. Angelina Jolie is perfect as Maleficent. I'm going to say that right now. But, what else is there? Yeah, Maleficent. That looks really good, I'm not going to lie. And I like how they're doing this now with a lot of these fairy tales. They're making like a darker twist on it, like what the real story is. And I don't know, it could be really good. We'll have to wait and see, though. And then now we're into June. We have Edge of Tomorrow, first week, starring Tom Cruise. I haven't seen any previews for it, if there are any previews, but from everything I have seen, pictures and all that, this film looks really cool. And I love Tom Cruise. He's a terrific actor. And this movie looks like a video game movie, kind of like this is something like, just when I say video game movie, I mean like cool like a video game, like just really awesome. But like I said, we'll wait and see. And let's see. Nothing else really in June. Fuck The Purge. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Not gonna see that. Alright, here we go. Transformers 4: Age of Extinction. Now, a lot of you probably don't like the Transformers movies. I love the first one. We're gonna forget the second one ever happened, and the third one was okay. But I mean, this movie, we don't have Shia LaBeouf anymore. We got freaking Mark Wahlberg. Hey, Optimus, what are you doing over there? Come over here. Yeah, look, there's Decepticon. Yeah, you kick his ass and you put him on top of your house and you can satellite TV for us, you like. That's my terrible Mark Wahlberg impression now. Yeah, sorry, but people give Michael Bay a lot of shit, but I mean, I don't think he's that. As a director, he knows how to direct action movies. You can't take that away from him. What I think people have criticism with him is the writing of his movies and the story and the screenplay. I think that's where people really don't like his movies, is the story and writing. Because, honestly, I've seen almost all of his movies. Actually, I have seen all his movies. They're all directed well. I mean, you can't say they're not. It's the screenplay that people, I think, really have issue with. Alright. Now, July, we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I wasn't a major fan of Rise of the Planet of the Apes. But honestly, I've seen the preview for this movie, and it looks really good. Gary Oldman always delivers regardless of what movie he's in. So, this movie has potential. I mean, I like the original, but the other movies are kind of eh. But, I don't know. This looks really good. Then we have another movie the week after that I don't really know too much about, but again, I'm curious because I like the directors of the movie. Jupiter Ascending. From the guys that did The Matrix, and it definitely looks like their work because, it looks like something that wouldn't make sense at first, but you gotta watch it and pay attention. So, yeah. I don't know much about it, but I'm curious to see more. Then we have Hercules. Just Hercules. Yes, the Hollywood every year has 2 movies that have the same type of storyline. We had the fucking shitty-ass Legend of Hercules. I didn't see it, but everything I've heard about it, it was shitty. And now we have Dwayne Johnson's Hercules. Oh, yeah. And this is going to probably be the good version. Hopefully. Because Dwayne Johnson, man, is Hercules. That's kick-ass. And that's it for July. And then August, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Another Marvel movie. I don't really know where they're going with this film because I haven't seen that much on it. And the ending of Thor: The Dark World was pretty weird. Not going to lie. But This is the movie that's going to lead into the Avengers 2, so I'm really hoping it's good. But the fact that it's coming out in August is kind of giving me some mixed vibes about that one. And then we have a movie that's probably going to be crappy and shitty, but having seen the recent leaked photos, which I'm not going to even talk about in detail because Paramount, I don't want a copyright strike on my account. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This movie could be really bad, but honestly, seeing the leaked photos, I'm actually optimistic about it because the Turtles look awesome and Shredder looks badass. Okay? Based on that, I think this movie might be decent, but I could be wrong. Alright, then let's see. What else do we got coming out in August? Oh yeah, we got The Expendables 3. Love the first. I love the second one. I enjoyed the first one. This one, just bringing all these 80s action heroes together just to make this one kick-ass movie, is one of the best ideas ever. It's such a big throwback to the movies I grew up watching as a kid. And just, I think it's got Mel Gibson as the bad guy. Come on, Mel Gibson's a crazy psychopath. I mean, come on, that's great. You can't deny that is terrific. That's just terrific. We got Harrison Ford and Arnold Schwarzenegger in it too. All right, then the same day, we have a film based on a book that I read in elementary school and remember very, very clearly, The Giver, starring Jeff Bridges as The Giver. This movie, again, don't know much about what's going on in there, but I did read the book and I really enjoyed the book, even though it was kind of disturbing for an elementary student to read. Yeah, I'm surprised that's actually mandatory to read. That's actually kind of creepy. But all around, I'm really hyped for this movie because I love the book, and based on that, I'm really hoping they do the book justice. Alright, so let's see. Nothing really in September that I want to say. October. Alright. Paranormal Activity 5. Yeah, I know they just released the Paranormal Activity this year, but that's not Paranormal Activity. It's like the spin-off of it. Like a spin-off of Paranormal Activity. But just, these movies are getting really crappy. I love the first three. I have the trilogy of them. I don't own any of the others. The fourth one was just like, ugh, ugh. Holy crap, that ending was creepy. Yeah, but I like these movies, and they're like the only horror movies I can actually go to see anymore because I really can't stand any of the other horror movies that come out nowadays. So, for that sake, I will check it out. Probably. I saw a movie coming out in October, really. But, let's see. In November, we have one of my most anticipated movies, Interstellar, from director Chris Nolan. That looks awesome. Looks really good. I've only seen, like, little bits and pieces of it, but that, honestly, is the movie I'm so interested in, because Christopher Nolan directed Inception, the Dark Knight movies, and produced Man of Steel. He's doing a movie on time travel, wormholes, and space. How can you not be intrigued by that concept? But we don't really know that much about the movie other than that. Alright, then we have Dumb and Dumber 2. Now again, I'm not huge on the first Dumb and Dumber movie, but I thought it was funny for what it was. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'd have to go back and rewatch it, but again, they got Jim Carrey back and all them, so for that alone, I am curious as to where they're going with this movie, so I probably will check it out. Then we have what is perhaps my most anticipated film of the year, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Holy crappy. A lot of people give the third book in the trilogy hate. It is my favorite book of the trilogy. As books, the second one is definitely the best one, but when I imagine the third one as a movie, I just can't stop thinking this one would be the best of them all in terms of movies. Because we have to see the action, all that on screen, and we have to see all like the war between everything. Everything about that I think is going to really work. Because it's going to have that serious tone that the Catching Fire in the first film had. And I'm really looking forward to it. And just a little tidbit. The movie poster came out on January 22nd. The movie poster came out on January 22nd. Only one person's going to get this, and that's exactly why it's in here. The movie poster came out on January 22nd. Let's hope the official teaser trailer or theatrical trailer comes out on June 30th. It would be some kind of sign, some kind of cosmic sign if that was the case. And in December we have The Hobbit There and Back Again. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was really fucking pissed off at the ending of The Desolation of Smaug. Because everything I had read was like, first two movies are gonna be the book, and the third one's gonna be bridging the gap between Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. No. Let's make the first two movies the book, and have the first 20 minutes of the third movie be the end of the book, and then we'll make our original shit. Why did you do that? Why just make the movie 3 hours long, for Christ's sake? Why did you just cut it off in the middle of an action scene? Finish up with Smaug and do all that, and then like have someone say, where the hell is Gandalf? And then they gotta go save his ass. That's where the second one should end. I am so ticked off about that. And the fact that we're like, you are aware that by them doing that, that means we're gonna have Smaug for the first 5 minutes of the movie, then dead. If that's the case, I want to be even more pissed off at whoever the fuck is making this. Yeah, it's called Peter Jackson, the guy who made the excellent Lord of the Rings movies. Why did he make that choice? And, yeah, that's all the movies I'm looking forward to in 2014. And, yeah, so, hope you enjoyed this list, guys. I think this is going to be a really good year for movies. But, some of them probably aren't going to be as good as we hope they will be. But you know what? We're going to go all see them anyway. And I'll be here to review them. If I really, really want to review them, of course. But, for what it's worth, guys, hope you enjoyed this list. And I'll see you next time.